Hey everyone, it's Corlipt here. Um, as my videos are just me working out or doing minimum talking and just working out and showing you glimpses of what I do and why I do it. I just want to have a formal video up of why. First and foremost, we got to understand how I got here. I got here by not caring about my weight. To be honest, I used to be an avid smoker, weed and tobacco, spliffs or whatever, and I used to smoke everything away, man. Like I used to just smoke and not care. And don't get me wrong, back like my family's a football family, so like we all played football when I was younger. So I used to be in really really good shape, but as a 16-year-old kid, you would never think you were gonna lose it. So basically, when I got into smoking at a very young age, um, besides that, like I slowed down on the workout, like peer pressure, wanted to get into girls, like messing with girls. And it's like you think you would never lose it. Eventually, you did. Eventually, you do if you don't keep up what you're doing, and just being complacent. So not working out, getting into smoking, and just not caring, not being aware, and so that is what caused me to gain so much weight. I used to be 160. I shot up to my max. My max was 295, and that's first and foremost. Stress eats up to it. Not sleeping properly, not eating properly, and not having daily movement. So yeah, those few things added up into the weight gain that I have now. So my saving grace was working at ABA. The reason why I say that is because it allows you to see patterns of things. For me, I recognize patterns, and then you have to nip stuff in the bud before it gets worse or change your environment. So when I was working at ABA, I had to manage kids and stuff like that. And the thing is, we're as adults, we're grown kids. Um, so what you learn or what you do is going to affect you. So once I started realizing, hey, this is affecting me. I try to keep smoking, and I do hours of cardio each and every day. And I was losing weight, but the thing is, I did never master nutrition. Couldn't because I'm smoking, wasting time, and all that stuff. Then eventually, I was like, dude, I gotta stop smoking. Um, Personally, every time I would smoke, it would have a nagging feeling. I could be doing more. I could be doing more. I could be enjoying life better. I could be more. This is not my final form. And so what I first did was gone to two. I got another job, and so I'm working two jobs and kept myself busy because when you want to stop smoking, you have to keep yourself busy. You keep yourself busy, and so that's what I did. And having two jobs, 100 hours a week, 24 hours of sleep, you're picking and choosing like, oh, should I work out or should I go get this sleep? Sleep one, but when I was working overnight, I didn't plan my nutrition. Then I worked overnight. I'll get chimichangas. You're defeating the purpose. So by the time I got married, I couldn't even wear the original suit that I had. And the day I got married, after I got married, I realized I was like, dude, I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, dude, I'm huge. And I didn't like that. Like, I was getting the hang of it, and then I stopped smoking, and then I looked at my pictures. I'm like, dude, this is not working. What the deuce? So I decided, what's the patterns? Not eating properly, not sleeping well, not having a consistent workout routine that's doable, and prioritize rest and other things like that, mobility. So what I did was start to establish different patterns, see the pattern, nip it in the bud, change your environment. Um, so as of right now, August 19th, 2026, I'm 254. I lost close to dang near 30 pounds or more. Um, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because I paid attention to my eating habits. Pay attention to your eating habits. Pay attention to your fitness output. Um, and then tracking. People don't like the scale. I love the scale. Scale and then tape measure. You have to. If you really want to get the gains, you want to. And then also keep yourself educated. Right now, I'm doing the NASM fitness training course. So I'm basically, I'm practicing, I'm trying to practice what I preach. So when I tell people something, high protein diet, that's what I'm doing. People say it's 80-20 for the nutrition. I do 90-10. Why? Because it's going to help you. If you eat properly, you can have consistent bowel movements. You eat properly, you have energy. Usually it's 1:44. I'll be tired right now because I would used to eat McDonald's. I used to not eat in the morning, eat McDonald's, then cooked. I'm cooked. You work against yourself by doing stuff like that. Um, so I kept my regimen. You'll see in my other videos, breakfast burritos. Um, and I'll do a cooking video next time. But basically, change your environment. Change your environment. It doesn't matter what other people do. You have to trust yourself and know yourself to be like, okay, I can't handle this, so I'm gonna get this. I can't. My Achilles heel is cookies and cream ice cream. You know what I'm gonna do? Greek yogurt ice cream. I like this. If I like to snack, I'm gonna get Quest chips, popcorn, and stuff like that. Track your nutrition, track your scale, track your measurement, and keep working on a better version of you because that's all you got. Even if you have another partner, it's unfair to your partner to not be the best version of yourself. Even if you got you or your family, you have to make yourself a priority. The better version of you, you can better other people around you. People might not see it, but if you keep going, you will lock in. You lock in, you can make it a real difference. Um, Another thing I want to speak about is that I don't have an all or nothing diet. I have an all or nothing mindset. Like I used to have it. If I mess up, I'm like, oh, god dang, I ruined it. Man, 90-10. If you treat the whole day like 90-10 each time, you're good. I treat my whole week 90-10. If I have a Chick-fil-A fry and a Diet Coke, whatever, that's only on conditions where I'm out for more than 4 hours and I know I'm hungry, so I'm a snack. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy. If you want the chicken, get the non-fried chicken. I don't eat fried food. I don't eat candies. If I want something sweet, I'll get a yasso ball, Greek yogurt with strawberries mixed in. So it's like you want to change your diet up to benefit you and keep you have energy. And you also want to work out hard, push yourself. But like for instance, I don't lift. I don't lift as heavy as you see people online. Like I lift for intensity. Like I get 45 pounds and I'm doing 5 sets and I push myself. The reason why is because I do my lift routine. Pull, legs, push. I want to get a pull up by my birthday. That's May 25th. I want to get a pull up. But as far as I'm concerned, I like to hit back. But I know it's hard, but it's not as hard as legs. So I do a medium hard, the hardest, and then I finish off a push. You might get a video on that too. But the thing is that how I look at it is that I do something somewhat challenging and not as aversive. Because if I start off with legs, it's aversive. If I start off with push, that's too easy. I'm like, I'd rather start off with something mildly challenging, which is back, and then really work on that, and then do something really challenging while I already have that momentum, and then cool off with the rest, the push day. Train hard, just as hard, and then after that, you get a rest day, which is an active rest day. I usually get 10K steps, but I noticed that lately, the more you move, the more you push yourself, the easier it is to accumulate these steps. And I didn't. I'm getting them, gang. Like, the more you push yourself, the easier it is. So just, I'll have to tell y'all is lock in. If you're in the same boat as me, or even bigger, all you gotta do is lock in, treat every day, prepare every day. Like, dude, you want to live, you want to respect yourself. That's all. You could make it. All right.